Hi. Now in this session, we'll see how to pull the data from this Excel file, this for the currency data, and then we need to give it to that application. So how to do that, we'll see. Now we have the data in Excel file. When you have a data in Excel file, what we need to do in previous sessions, we saw that how to pull the data from Excel to collection, right? The same actions we will use it here. So let me pull it down and then remove the link. What are the actions we are using previously? So let me open that currency uh, Excel file, example, Excel example. Okay, so these three is the default thing, right? Let's copy the same thing. Let me close and come here. Let's implement the same thing, but we need to change the values here. This one, create instance. After that, it will go to open workbook. After that, get worksheet as a collection. So these are the three things by default. Create instance, if you observe, true, and then output handle. Handle will be there. We have generated. After that, open workbook. Handle will be there. Here we need to give the Excel file path. This one. So what is our uh, file name? Let's come here. The file name is, so it is also in our desktop. File name is conversion, right? Come here and then give the file name as conversion. Okay, it's with caps. Okay, conversion. Okay, then output, let's generate. It will give the workbook name. After that, it will get the data into collection. Come here, the same name, sheet 1, where you have a data, sheet 1, fine, and then output, let's create data. Okay, now what it will do, it will pull all the data from that Excel file and then give that Excel data into this collection. Once you get the data into the collection, this collection data, we need to give it to this, right? For that, when you have a data in a collection, what we have to do? We have to use a loop, right? If you want to give the data. So obviously we will use loop here. Observe this loop. Loop start and loop end. Within the loop start and loop end, we need to implement this. So what is the collection? This collection data it has to pick. Once it's picked the data, then it has to implement this. Once all the things is done, then we need to end the loop, right? After that, we need to close this. Let me put it in proper way. Now observe this. After that amount, after that input, after that output, convert, result, after that terminate, and then loop end. And one more thing, let's observe here. Observe carefully. Here what we are doing, we loop start and loop end, we are giving launch. It means what this loop will do, how many records we have there in a collection, those many number of times it will implement in between the loop start and loop end, right? It means, for example, if you have 10 records in this collection, it is going to launch 10 times and then it is going to terminate 10 times. But unnecessarily, the application will take time. For example, if it is 100 or 1000 records is available, so really do you want to close the application and open the application 1000 times? It is not required, right? But the best practice is always you need to use a launch outside of the loop. Launch and terminate. Remember this. Launch and terminate always should be outside of the loop. Now, After the result, from the loop end, we need to come here. Now let's observe this, terminate. And then from the result, loop end to terminate to the end. Now let me put it in proper. One second. Yeah, observe this. After that, it will launch. After it will come to the loop start. When the loop is started, then it will go here from the launch to here, right? Then everything is fine. Now observe carefully. This is the complete flow. Now, if you run this, what it will do? It will come, it will pick the data and it will give it to the collection, and then it is going to launch application. It will come to the loop start, and then once it is launched application, it will pick the amount, and then input, output, it will convert, it will give you the result. After that, it will go to the loop end. It means it has to go to the next record, right? But when you observe this here, see this in the amount. What is the amount it is going to write? Let me show you. View action in Object Studio. The amount we have given. But what is the amount it is giving? 66666. But what is the amount it has to take? This one. It has to take all these records, whatever is available, not these things, right? If you run this application 10 times or 100 times also, it will pick whatever the default values we have given here, but it should not take the default values. It should take the values from this Excel file, right? So for that, we need to handle this with input and output parameters. So we'll see in next session how to handle input and output. So parameters, how to pass the values from this collection to this application.